Kynard. Look, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We got Britt blocking the camera with her finger all on the phone. Look, Britt, how you doing today? What's going
on? I'm tired, but I'm good.
Middle of the week, tired?
Yes.
What you got going
Officially.
on? Why are we tired in the middle of the week? What's popping for you?
Gearing up for Valentine's Day stuff, you know.
Valentine's Day is popping?
Shit that people want to buy. So, we're in preparation mode. Yeah.
Oh, we prepping?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
What
about you?
You looking forward to Valentine's Day? I'm good. I'm living.
Not particularly.
Okay.
I done messed up my little date situation, so there's that on that.
Okay. That's what's up. Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know. I wonder what people are doing for Valentine's Day during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like only half of us are still in a pandemic, to be honest.
Look, Texas all the way open. I mean, I was driving through the city today. Once again, I've always said I'm part of the problem. I be out here. I be moving safely, but I be out.
You don't be abiding.
No, I abide.
Mm.
I saw some people double masking today. I was like, yeah, that's probably the move.
Whoa.
We gotta double mask it. You know,
like 2 masks over the face, or like the mask and the shield.
They had the surgical, like the doctor's mask, and then they had the cloth mask on top of it.
Damn.
I was like, oh, they ready for war.
You can't even breathe. They got good respiratory system.
Yeah, they ready for war. Was like, but I get it. I understand it. So yeah, I you know, this is the middle of the week for me. Always work to do, always things to accomplish. I've tried to take a little more personal time this week, though. I've been catching up on my episodes of Better Call Saul, so I've been catching up with some of the stuff that I like to see. But
say that again. Better what? What?
Better Call Saul.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Have you heard of The Walking Dead?
I have.
Okay, so it's on the same network, AMC. It's an off-brand type of drama. The main character is like he's a con man. Like you end up cheering for him because he's a likable character, but he's a con man that's kind of an idiot that doesn't really get it.
But this sounds great.
Yeah, he's funny to watch.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's got some cartel in it, you know. Got some drugs in it, some shady characters in it. It's fairly entertaining, and I've been told
it's Negro Protocol.
It's what?
It's like Negro Protocol.
Yeah, yeah.
Some drugs, some cartel, some shady stuff.
Yeah.
A little shiest.
Yeah. Right, and some good. It's got some good in it, mostly by the Caucasus. You know. They represent the good, but I mean, it's not a lot of us in there. So, you know, I guess they said it's the prequel to the Breaking Bad, and I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet.
Oh, either. Okay. I mean, you know, I barely watch anything, but she's also heard of Breaking Bad, so yeah, we're somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to watch things, right? I haven't watched Breaking Bad. I stopped watching The Walking Dead, but this week I tried to catch up on it. It was cool, you know. But
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Better Call Saul. I feel like I'm behind though. Like I gotta get some work done. You know.
I get it. You're always up to something though.
Multitasking, trying to get it done. Creeping at a slow speed. I always feel like a snail. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a snail that's just it's at a low speed, trying to get to where I gotta go. Where I gotta go.
Just barely making it.
Just trying to get through. But look, we're gonna talk about losing the battle but winning the war. I think that this week, as I kind of was going through the things that I was trying to get done, I just started going over all the L's that I've been taking. I think that I always assume that most people think that a lot of times when you see what a person is creating or when you see what a person is doing, especially like if they have a lot of attention on them, for instance, a Beyonce or a Jay-Z or anybody successful, Tom Brady, that we believe that these individuals don't ever experience trials and tribulations getting where they're trying to go. That they don't experience taking L's or taking losses that they don't let deter them from wherever they're trying to go. I think a lot of times it's like we see the cake. We always see the outcome. We become aware of a Denzel Washington, but we don't understand what he had to do before and all the little battles he had to fight before he reached his end goal. And so for me, as I was reviewing my losses, I tried not to be discouraged. Because sometimes when you're looking at them L's, you're thinking to yourself, how am I going to overcome this? But if you're walking in purpose and there's something that you're trying to accomplish, it's almost expected that you're going to experience some loss. That everything isn't going to go perfectly. That you're going to have to learn how to deal with adversity. It's just what comes with it. And so as I go through my losses, I quickly acknowledge them for learning lessons. I try and determine where to get better, and I try and work towards not making the same mistake. I always kind of parallel some of the stories I have with sports because I see clearly through that analogy that when you looked at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season, the percentages of them winning the Super Bowl or achieving the goal wasn't as high because Tom Brady was new to the situation. His teammates were new to the situation. They took some pretty bad losses throughout the season. Matter of fact, you know, there were times during the season where people told Tom Brady, yeah, man, it's probably time for you to hang it up. You're not that good anymore. Now, Tom Brady could have chose to listen to those individuals and said, yeah, I believe what you're telling me. He even took L's throughout the season where his team did not look as good. But they kept walking the path. And when they got the opportunity, they took advantage of it and they learned from everything that they did throughout the season so that they could win the war. Ended up becoming champions. Tom Brady will probably go down as the greatest quarterback for the next 100, maybe 200 years. I just don't see anybody winning 7 Super Bowls and going off and doing what Tom Brady has done. I say all of that to say you're going to take L's. Just a part of life. The quicker that you accept the reality that losses are going to be a part of your journey, the easier it is for you to move forward towards accomplishing whatever goal it is that you set before you, thus winning the war. For me, I've accomplished a lot. I've tried a lot. I've failed at a lot, but I always felt what I failed at, I was still progressing towards getting prepared for my moment to be able to execute when the time came. To put myself in a position where I'm learning from all of my experiences so that I may be ready to perform at my best when I'm called to do so. What do you think, Britt? I'm going to bring Britt in right now. Britt, I know you be doing a lot, even though you don't be caring a lot. I know you putting together the Valentine's joints, but when something doesn't go right, and I'm sure some things probably have not gone right as you've been putting together some of your boxes for Valentine's, right? Am I right to assume that everything didn't go perfect, did it?
Um, no, for the most part, everything's pretty much going to plan for once, which is cool.
Are you serious?
For the most part, yeah.
No issues, not one.
Not yet. It ain't here yet, though.
Fist pump. Look, that's dope though. Look, if you can get through and you ain't never had no issues, that's dope. But that don't help me with my story.
I understand. I'm so sorry, but I couldn't tell a
For
lie
once,
today.
Brittany said it's going perfect, y'all.
I didn't say no. Nothing is ever perfect. But I'm just saying there hasn't been any big stumbling points.
It's been
so
some
far.
minor ones.
Very minor, but easily able to fix. So no biggie.
No biggie.
Nah.
All right, let me ask you this. In going through creating your business, have you run into obstacles you've just had to overcome and you've learned from?
Yeah, for sure. I think one of our big ones is always underestimating the value of our time, because we're a service-based business and not so much goods. So we always calculate the cost of goods. That's easy to do, but sometimes we don't always proportionally account for the time that we spend doing things. So that's always a learning process. With every new element that we offer, it's like, okay, this can take us X amount of time. This will take us this much running around to do. And trying to quantify that and include that in a price has always been something that kind of trips us up at first.
So it's just it's the pricing for you.
Yeah. And sometimes with the beginning of COVID, making sure that we had all the supplies and things that we needed in a timely fashion, but things have gotten a lot better. So,
how long have you been doing this? Just the boxes and
just the boxes since COVID.
Since COVID, so almost at the beginning of COVID.
Probably 2 months in.
Okay. You feel like you learned a lot up to this point that it prepared you for going through Valentine's and you kind of knew what to expect.
Yeah, we had a little bit more forethought, preparation, and got a handle on our orders a little bit earlier than we had before. So it's been going pretty well.
How do you handle it when things don't go your way in that regards and you trying to get things done? How do you stay the course? Because a lot of people quit, right? Like if we're being honest, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll come across something that they feel to be too difficult or too big to overcome, and they just stop. What was it for you that you kind of felt like, okay, yeah, that's not going right, but I got to keep moving forward?
I don't know if there's really been anything that was just like, that was a bust. But I will say that there have been situations where things have gotten a little bit tricky, but never to the point of like, this sucks. It's just like, how can we make it so that even if we're not 110% satisfied with whatever it is, the client would never know. As long as it turns out well enough that they're still impressed, I think we hold ourselves to a higher standard than what people would expect. So as long as the client and the customer doesn't know something didn't quite go right, we're fine with it.
So that's dope. So behind the scenes, things can go wrong as long as you can perform it to the ability that the client never has to worry about it. It never becomes an issue, which I think points out another thing that I think people should understand about this. failing publicly is way different than failing privately, in the regard that a lot of times when you fail publicly, it comes with judgment, right? If LeBron James does the wrong thing in a game in front of millions of people watching it on TV, they are quick to say, hey, look, this guy failed.
Right.
But sometimes, even when you fail publicly, you're in a situation where as long as the big game isn't on the line, you have the opportunity to learn and get better, right? You have the opportunity to fulfill it until the timeline is dead, right? We may have this going on behind the scenes, but as long as Friday I can get this out and get it to you, you know what I'm saying? I can work behind what's everything else behind the scenes.
Right.
And to me, that takes experience. That takes going through it, right? That takes having some failures, maybe not necessarily. Did you meet everything early on when you were doing it? Did you ever have a order or something where it was like, oh, I just missed that one because of a problem you came across? Or are you like your girl on the law show? You're a fixer. You fix shit.
Basically,
You're
that's
a
what people
fixer.
pay us to do. We just got to get it right. If there's a wedding or an event and something's going left, as long as everybody around us doesn't know that shit is falling apart, it's fine. We could be scrambling. We could have stayed up all night long and not slept for 24 hours. As long as whoever's there doesn't know anything about that, it's fine by us.
Have you ever missed?
She don't miss.
Look, the timing of that was flawless. Like you looked up to think, and it was like, nah, not me.
Nah.
Well, look, I want to be like Brittany because I be missing all the time. I be shooting. I'll be like, air
I do.
ball.
I try my damnedest not to miss. I can't take it. I can't tolerate it for myself. If I have to take a personal L so that I don't like, say it'll be, for example, we could be setting up a small party and they hit their floral budget.
Yeah.
I'll be like, but if we just spend this much more, it could be that much better. And I'll tell the florist, charge it to me. Let's go. Let's just do it.
You
It's
get it
fine.
done.
It'll be better. Just do it. Let me pay it. It's fine. I'm okay with that because I know what the turnout will be. Relative. I'm not gonna, blow the bag, but if it's something that I can finesse so I know that my images will be better or that my videos will come out better, it'll just present better, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. And
Because
that's,
ultimately it's my creation in some respects. So if I can
I
make it better,
mean,
then I will.
when your name is on it, that definitely puts you in a position where you want to give it the life that it deserves. I can
Yeah.
relate to that, right? For instance, I have this 5-song EP that I think is stupid dope, and it's like, nah, I got to go in my bag so I can put the artwork behind it, right? But the truth is I don't know how it's gonna resonate with people. Right now, it's only concept in my mind. I got the courage to take the shot. I'm not mad about that. But I may not hit, right? I may invest this money, I may put this artwork out, and it may not resonate with anyone. Matter of fact, it may be some people that's like, oh, that's whack. The truth is, though, I don't do whack shit. I just accept that, shit is subjective. It just is. You know what I'm saying? People are going to feel a way however they are going to feel, and that's not something I can control. It's just I know what I contribute. I know, what I have to offer. And so in that, it'll be for whoever it is. But, I think that there's the thing where it's like, all right, well, if I put it out there or I make an arrangement and I do it and it doesn't come out the way that I want it to, I'm going to learn from that and I'm going to keep moving forward. Because there's going to be another project for me to work on where I can take all of my experiences from before and do it better the next time. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So I truly believe that, when you're trying to overcome whatever obstacles, and we know Brittany don't miss because Brittany is dope.
You're
Everything has been going perfect for Brittany.
you're so terrible.
At sometimes, you do run into obstacles, and that puts you in a position where I hope that if you're listening, you decide that you can push on to whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Because I know many people who quit. Many people quit right as they're getting ready to realize their blessing, right? I've been told many a story. I've seen many a story where somebody was on a path and like right before they hit that goal that they had been digging for, like, nah, I can't do
They
this
tapped
no
out.
more. Yeah, they tapped out.
I would like to point out how the tables have turned because you're usually very gloaty. And we just switched roles today, and that's all
Yeah,
I
we
wanted to
did.
say.
Well, look, I'm happy that you out here getting to it. But that's the thing. I'm confident in spite of the L's that I take, but I take them. Right? There are days that, and I shouldn't even say days. There are maybe little moments where you do have self-doubt, where you wake up
Of
and you like,
course.
shit, am I stepping the right way? Am I doing the biggest question that me and my homie Patrice, like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just I like your business, right? I really fuck with your business. I think it's dope. But like when we chop it up, I always feel like you really operated on a small scale, but what I see from it, like it could be a mass scale. But I always get from you where you be like, nah, I kind of just like to do my little small thing and keep it the way that I want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I always be trying to just blow everything up. I be trying to make shit massive. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's for me. I'm a handsy person. I need to be in a lot of things. Like I only trust so many people to represent what is in my brain.
Right.
So if I can't have my hands directly on it, sometimes I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather it stay micro and do as much as I can within the scale that I can, as
Yeah.
opposed to sending it out and then it coming back like shot to shit. I can't have it happen.
I agree with you. I think that for me, it's the same way. I just don't feel like a lot of people are going to bring the same level of passion and dedication. And sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm caught off guard when I come across the peer and I'm like, oh, they on they shit. Right. And I give them they flowers. I be like, oh, you own it, my dude. I wasn't ready for somebody else that I felt that was at my level competing. And I can clearly see like you got the juice, you doing it. But then I also encourage because they encourage me as well. Like it's different when you're on a journey and you're across your peers and you have your moments where you like we in the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really be wanting to be dealing with this shit, and then you have your homie like, no, we got to get to it though. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good when your peers have good things to say about what you do.
Yeah.
It lets you know that you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Your peers or superiors.
I don't know if I got superiors.
Oops. See how you act?
I don't know about that.
Somebody who's been doing it longer than you and maybe a little bit more successful than you. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't look at like Jay-Z as a superior, but if Jay-Z...
You said you would not?
No, he's a peer.
Wow. Okay. You mean the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominee?
Yeah, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean,
that one?
He's a GOAT. There's no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same Sean Carter. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but He got red blood, right? I got red blood. He breathe air. I breathe air. He spit bars. I got bars. You know what I'm saying? What is it? I mean, what?
I mean, hey, look at it that way. That's fine.
You know? That's all I'm saying.
I would fan out if I listen.
You
If a David
know
Tutera
what?
came and knocked on my door, I would be a whole hoe. I wouldn't be like, I'm your peer, David Tutera. I'd be like, what, sir?
Well, I mean, but let's be honest. Like, if I was really in the presence of a Jay-Z, I wouldn't fan out. I would probably shut up. I
Try
would,
to learn something.
yeah, I would soak in whatever game was being given. Yeah, I wouldn't run into, oh, Jigga, you know, like, I wouldn't come at Jigga like that. It would
So
just,
much neck.
yeah, just, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? What up, Jigga? It's the homie. It's the homie Kynard, bro. What's good, dog? I wouldn't do nothing like that, but what's good, Jigga? I'm a huge fan, my guy. You know, you paved the way for, you know, what a lot of us are trying to do today. I appreciate that. And then I would shut the fuck up and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, at that point, it's not for me. We ain't in the same circles. He already told me we don't shoot at the same baskets.
That's
You
what he
know
said.
He told me. We don't talk to the same women. How am I in the way? You know what I'm saying? You ain't in my way, homie. So I'm gonna sit here and listen to whatever game it is that I have to absorb. You know, but I don't really be looking at people as superior. Maybe that's the alpha male in me, but yeah, the GOAT. Yeah, I got it. That's just me though. You know, I ain't telling nobody else how to rock
Talk
out.
your shit.
That being said, look, to those that are listening, we appreciate y'all. Dope Dialogue Podcast. It's the homie Kynard with the homie Britt King. Look, let's get into some topics. We're gonna get into some news. I hope that y'all look. You lose the battle, you can still win the war. Get on that horse, get to it. We're gonna news alert them. Hold on. News alert. All right, Britt, what we got going on in the world?
So, speaking of people who may be potentially winning a war, but did very much so lose a battle, all over the internet for the past week, there's been a young lady by the name of Tessica Brown. She's from the good state of Louisiana, where the smart people come from. No shade.
No, you did not just shade Louisiana.
Just saying.
How, Sway?
Sometimes, listen, you know how
Sway?
Louisianians, they different.
My Louisianans, I love you.
I love them too, baby. I love them
baby.
I love them too, but sometimes they're not smart. And she's not even young. I believe she's close to 40. So that's not an excuse. She put Gorilla Glue on her hair because she wanted the slickest pony that she could ever have. And this Gorilla Glue has been sitting on her head for a month at this point. It still looks like it's freshly laid down. The pony game is still very slick. But there have been some recent updates. If you haven't seen.
Hold on, before we get the update, hold on, I think I got her up. Let's watch this real quick.
Let's watch. Poor Tess.
Look, you wipe it off and nothing happens. Like, this is the life that I'm living at this point. Like, this is the life that I guess I'm gonna have to live.
That bad boy is slick.
Yeah.
Was that a cry? Is she?
Look.
You put some shampoo on it?
Bless her.
It sounds like hard skull. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
It sounds like hard skull.
What? Look, y'all. Look.
Just wiped it out.
Look, you wipe it off and nothing happens.
She just wiped
Like,
it off.
this is the life that I'm living at this point. Like, this is the life.
Now,
that
I didn't want to laugh,
have to
right?
live.
I didn't want to laugh,
Yeah.
but I didn't know anything else to do but laugh. Like, was I wrong for laughing at her?
I laughed at first, and then I got some more details, and I felt a little bit bad. But then I also was like, "Well, such a dumbass gets." Also, but shout out to her lashes because hopefully she didn't use Gorilla Glue on them.
Them lashes was popping.
They're extra. Hopefully that's just regular glue and not the Gorilla. The updates are as follows. The link, the bio now has management in it. This young lady's Instagram bio has management associated with it. She also has a help me, Kynard. What's it when I need help?
She got the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe.
Yes, she has a GoFundMe. It is now at I think 14,000. She is attempting to sue the company. I don't know why. They said, do not put it on your skin. Do not put it in your mouth. But she said it does not say, don't put it on your hair, girl, whatever. And also, she has an offer from a surgeon in California, which she said she will be taking up to remedy her situation. I don't know if that means dissolving what's there and getting it off the best they can, hair included. I don't know, but it's supposed to take 2 days. And she said she's going to do it. And that is going to be offered to her for free. And that procedure costs $13,000.
Oh. Well, I'm going to add to your update. We have some more here.
Here we goddamn go.
Woman who put Gorilla Glue in hair finally able to cut off ponytail. They said finally. Shout out to Spiritual Word because finally is the key word here. Almost as if, she had been trying for years to
She's
cut
been
her
trying
hair.
for 30 days.
This is madness. She worked on her rock hard hair for 4 hours Tuesday night after work, and she needed a helping hand and some super glue remover to cut off her ponytail for a little bit of relief. Ooh, wee.
I am tired.
I am tired too. Hold on. Look at this. She got the Jermaine Jackson popping. You know what I'm saying? She got the plastic Ken doll hair popping.
I don't know if there's more to say about this situation besides like, girl, you're dumb, or what there is to say about like Black hair culture and how oftentimes we go outside of the 3-foot section of the beauty section that is designated for Black folks to take care of hair situations. I don't know if that's valid in this or not. I think it's dumb for sure. I also feel bad for her that she's in pain and that
that's the biggest part for me is
because you don't want anyone to be in pain.
Yeah, her hair.
She was at the hospital putting chemicals to try to dissolve this shit, and it hurts. I get it. That sucks. But also, you're still dumb. Do you deserve to win a lawsuit? Should you be spending money? Take the 14 racks from the GoFundMe and shut up. Because you're going to pay the lawyer. Don't do it. You're not going to win.
I don't think she can win that case because it's not for your hair. Manifest said, yo, that's what's sad is that it had to be one of us. Yeah, I just...
There's also Gorilla Snot. Maybe she didn't know that she had Gorilla Glue.
I don't know.
Because Gorilla Snot is an actual hair product.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's dumb or not. I don't know if it was an honest mistake. She's better than me because
she said I wanted to do this. She said I knew what I was doing, but I didn't think this is what it was gonna do.
So what was the original spray she was using? Was that a Gorilla like glue? or was it a
Oh, I don't.
hairspray? Because
shit,
that's what
sorry,
it
thinking
was.
that.
She had one and it ran out. So she had
Mhm.
the Gorilla Glue, and I just.
It's a lot. I mean, it's not really a lot. It's a lot to think that she thought that it was gonna. Maybe she just didn't think it was gonna go this far. And you know what's wild about Gorilla Glue? I realized it after I looked at a bottle. Like adding water helps activate it. Like you put, like, say you're trying to glue some shit together, you hit a little bit of water and Gorilla Glue, and it's supposed to make the bond stronger. Sister tried to wash her hair 12 million times, and she ain't done nothing but probably make it worse for herself. Don't laugh. It's the truth. The
I just
bond is
can't. I
strong.
can't believe. I know she said she put it on social media for help. Couldn't have been me. Okay, if
She's like
my hair,
the only people she knows are Louisianians, and they're not the smartest people. So she was like, I need the
I am
internet to help
mad
me.
with you, Louisiana. When y'all come after Brittany, understand I did not insult your intelligence.
Please don't. I love New Orleans.
All of Louisiana
We'll get,
is New
well,
Orleans. Yeah, all of Louisiana.
I don't know. All of Louisiana is different. You know how they say crazy people come from Florida and Brooklyn?
Is it add Louisiana in there too?
No, they're not crazy. They're just not very intelligent all the time, regardless of your demographic. Geographically, y'all are not there sometimes.
I'm so mad at you. Shout out to Louisiana. We love you. What the homie Manifest said? He said, Manifest said cat sued cigarette companies and won, so there's always a chance. Look, I'm telling you,
You
something
know,
right now.
remember when that person sued McDonald's for the coffee?
But because it burned their mouth
They spilled the coffee in their
and it
lap, and
burned
they
them.
got like,
Yeah,
yeah, second or third degree burns, and they won.
they won that one too.
But yeah, but I think the caveat is like, McDonald's, you serve this coffee way hotter than anyone could ever consume it. So you're giving it to someone to consume, and it'll burn their fucking mouth off. So if it spills, it's also gonna burn their fucking body off. So I
Well,
get that, but Gorilla Glue never said, "Go ahead and try this on your hair, sis, but use it carefully." They said, "Don't put it on your."
and it's the
They
same
said, "Don't
thing
put it
with
on your
the.
skin."
It's the same thing with the cigarettes, where I think now it says that if you smoke tobacco, it'll give you cancer. So if you smoke it at your own risk. So, and I think that there was a message like that on the Gorilla Glue, where this is not intended for your
Yeah,
skin, player. If you do that, that's on you. I personally wouldn't waste the time or the money. I just can't believe. I mean, she legit. Her hair was rock hard,
she had a whole helmet.
straight up. And the truth is, it's not even long enough for her to go bald. Like you can't even cut it. You can't get clippers on that bitch. You
She can't get under it.
it's a whole helmet for real. She out here with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle head.
Oh no, Heroes in a Half Shell.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. I just for real. And I mean, yeah, man. All right,
I
what we
guess we'll
got?
see how this goes. She might win the war. She might. We'll see.
Well, she definitely lost the battle. She just got to
Oh
keep
yeah,
going. She lost the whole battle. Maybe
battle's
2 or
gone.
3 battles. She's gonna have to
Listen.
rethink her whole strategy.
Whew.
All right, what we got next?
The 36th annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony is supposed to be taking place in a few weeks in Cleveland, and there is a list of, I believe, 15 nominees. Um, some of which were surprising to me. You want me to go through the whole list for you, Kynard?
Give us the ones that are surprises to you.
The biggest surprises to me are Tina Turner, and I think Jay-Z is supposed to be there. That's not a surprise that he hasn't gotten there yet. Another one that's a little bit surprising that's not there yet is Iron Maiden. perhaps the Foo Fighters, perhaps Rage Against the Machine, but they're rock-ass rock. So
Yeah,
I
Rage
get
Against
it.
the Machine. Yeah, they contributed to
Yeah.
the culture.
Chaka Khan's also on the list this year.
All right, so can I
And Fela Kuti.
who?
And Mary J. Blige. Fela Kuti, he's an African like jazzy instrumentalist.
Ah. Okay.
You know the sounds. You probably just don't
Yeah.
know the name.
Okay. And Mary J was on the list? So Mary J and Jay-Z are the ones, and Tina Turner.
LL Cool J is also on the list.
Did he make it or was he nominated?
He's nominated. So they're giving, I think, 5 people actually get inducted. And
But these were all the nominations.
right. Also Dionne Warwick.
Well, I'm going to tell them I was in there way before they was. So I'm the champ. I'm the winner. I'm not even going
I didn't know this, but just a side note.
Yeah.
The artist or band has to have released their first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to the year of nomination. So their first joint had to be 25 years old at minimum.
That's dumb. Why 25?
I don't know.
And they only take 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's harder to get in there. So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think, is in Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And when I was a young Thundercat, that was one of my places of conquest.
Ooh.
I went up there. They had a little movie screening showing going in between one of them joints. And I had a whole moment in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I told him put my plaque on the wall.
You silly. I can't stand you. I would like. I need to footnote something that I said though, because I'm reading something right now.
Yeah.
And it says, if elected, Carole King, who's also nominated, and Tina Turner will become the second and third female artists inducted twice following Stevie Nicks' 2019 election. So what I'm assuming is that means Ike and Tina must have a spot.
Oh, Ike and Tina together.
Ike and Tina might have a spot together, and Tina, as her own self, will be inducted this year if given opportunity. And also, if the Foo Fighters are inducted, then Dave Grohl will be a twice inducted performer as well. So maybe Dave has his spot as a solo. I don't know.
Let's see.
But they got a diverse group, at least.
Yeah, they do.
I guess rock and roll is relative to who you ask. It just means you make good music. Hall of Fame, basically.
Yeah, I thought that it was. I never really followed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Even as I went there, I think Eminem had some. Yeah, like his lyrics sheets in there, some paperwork. They had a whole bunch of memorabilia in there, but it wasn't necessarily. I thought it was more like a museum than really like a sports Hall of Fame, right? Because even though certain individuals weren't in the Hall of Fame, they had things there. So when I was there, it really felt more like a museum. It looks like Ike and Tina Turner together are inducted today.
That's what I assumed.
Right. And so maybe Tina is in there by herself?
No, they're saying she's nominated as a soloist this year.
As well.
So right. So she's in there as Ike and Tina, but if she gets in this year, it's just Tina. So she would be the second or third.
Yeah, okay. It's Tina Turner is already in the Rock and Hall as part of Ike and Tina. Okay. However, many felt she should have been the first woman inducted, but Cher was. I think, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Stevie Nicks is also there, so.
I don't even know. I mean, I guess Mariah was up. I don't know what the qualifications are. Shout out to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for allowing me to smash my conquest within their halls. I'm up in that bad boy. I'm surprised. First of all, shout out to Jay-Z. That's dope as a hip hop artist. They didn't have a lot of hip hop in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. think they had some Beastie Boys memorabilia, if I remember correctly. But I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? For a hip hop artist to be at least inducted
Yeah.
for the Rock Hall of Fame. But honestly, I don't care. Good for them. Good for them. No, I don't.
Maybe you care about the lady who got spit on. You care about her?
Look, it's no disrespect to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I don't understand the process, right? At least I understand the Grammys. Maybe if I understood, how people are voted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it feels very, 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 very out of my hands and above me. It seems, if it was like the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, you probably, and that's not disrespect to rock and roll. Rock and roll is dope. It is what it is, but
the public does get a part of the voting process for this.
Do they?
Yeah. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame offers fans the opportunity to participate in the induction selection process with the fan vote. Today through April 30th, fans can vote on rockhall.com, and the top 5 artists as selected by the public will comprise a fan's ballot.
Great.
So that
Y'all
will be tallied. That'll be tallied along with the other ballots and selected how they select the inductees.
All right. So I hope Jay-Z, the Foo Fighters, Tina, Mary J. Blige, and Dionne Warwick all get in. Congrats.
You're skipping on LL?
Oh, and LL. Forget the Foo Fighters. No disrespect.
He said I'm rooting for everything black.
No disrespect, Foo Fighters. I'm sure you guys are great and you're more rock and roll than Jay-Z and LL, but I want to see my people win. Next, who do we care about?
Do you care about the lady who got spit on?
Look, we're going to have a whole conversation about this. Hold on one second. Let me go up into this because
he's fired up.
Because I need to see this. Look, I know y'all see this. This is some bullshit. If it loads. Now look. No, she looked at her like, do something. Oh, she did it twice. She just kept cleaning. Couldn't have been me. Oh, 3 times. That was a good one. Then she had some spit behind that one.
Yeah, the last one was serious.
Now, this couldn't have been the first time because the lady recorded it. She had the camera exactly where she knew it was going to go down. She don't put the camera there to wash her hands. This in the midst of COVID. And she just spit on this lady. 3 times. No, I'd have Stairway to Heaven. That would have been playing. Stairway to Heaven.
Like I said, my only hope is that elderly lady has like Alzheimer's, dementia, or something, and this is something that almost happens regularly. Not that it makes it any better. It just makes it so that I can justify that this lady is not in her right mind and did this probably more than once. So this lady knew to record it. That's my only hope. That's patience I ain't got.
Somebody said not even a baby slap. We couldn't even hit her with the baby slap?
Like a pat on the hand?
Right.
Like a no, Miss Marjorie, you don't do that. That's bad. Like
somebody said if she wanted to be taken to the king, that's all she had to say.
Take me to the king. Damn.
Oh my God. She would have met her maker that day. Elderly will forget everything with dementia except that they racist.
Yo.
You forget Billy's name in a minute, but you'll remember that you hate that black skin.
I hate them Negroes.
Oh my God.
Wild.
Somebody said, imagine how wicked this bag of bones was in her 60s or in the 60s.
Man.
Yeah, she was probably out of control. Now, this is what confused me. All right. This the update right here. Somebody said it's acid in the cup. And the white lady gonna be dead tomorrow.
Acid in the cup. Shout out to Sis. She has a little bit of body on her.
Yeah, she out here bopping.
Okay.
Somebody said it was a toxic relationship.
She said thick on you, ho. She's teaching Ethel how to wine and everything. She said, Ethel, hold up your glass and wine on me, girl.
So
she's just old and crazy.
But that's still no excuse. Like, look, let's have a conversation.
Anybody that old is automatically racist. We know that. That's fine. That's already out. We get it. If you're like over 70, you're racist. If you're over 60, you're probably racist regardless. So, yes, she's probably racist in some capacity.
Okay, yeah, and that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind you being racist. I've been around racist people. I've experienced racist people. What you not gonna do at any age is grab the saliva up out of your mouth and form it into a little wad and then throw it at me with your mouth. Okay? It's just not going to happen. I don't mind going to jail for knocking an old white lady out for spitting on me. I'm not accepting that.
I'm not going to jail for that.
What? I would hope not to go to jail. I'm not going to record it.
I'm not going to jail for it.
I'm not going to record it. But she would have got hit with the can of tea. She might have died. I'm sorry. I'm one of the most easygoing Negroes in the world. I'm old. I don't have, I avoid all bad situations. When I see a bad situation forming, I'm gone 20 minutes before things get there. So the moment I felt in the air, oh, she thinks she gonna spit on me.
What's going on?
I would have left. I would have raised up. Oh, I can feel it. I got to be out. Now, I don't know the timeline of these videos. I don't know if she was hanging out with this lady. Okay, even if I didn't knock the lady out, I couldn't work with her no more. Because I would want to kill her.
Maybe that. Maybe not working with her. Maybe. I just want to know if she's in her right mind. That's it.
Even if you're not in your right mind, I can't be your caretaker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I understand. You can't get spit on too much. I get it.
No, not ever.
I would personally, I would probably let it happen once. On the second time, I'm out.
Halfway.
But I think the first time, depending on her mental state, how I could tolerate it, perhaps.
Halfway.
I think I could. Depending on
Halfway.
how crazy she is. Don't do that.
Halfway.
You're so rude.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Well, then we'll just
say
agree
no.
to disagree.
I'm going to say no.
Would it make a difference if she wasn't white?
If she was a black woman, I would have gave her some leeway. I still would maybe one time, but even a black woman, oh, you're not just gonna be spitting on me, boo.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I would give it the one-time pass. After that, it's over with. I know you
It
feel
would have
more
been, you
passionately
know
about
what?
it
You
because she's
look,
white.
you know, it would have been one of them reactions where they hit your knee and it kick up. As soon as I hit the spit, it would have came back with a backhand.
You
How
stupid.
dare you? Bitch,
He
how
said my
dare you?
reflexes. My reflexes. I can't help it.
How dare you? Oh.
Oh,
I done
raggedy
knocked my
ass.
whole camera down. Look though.
But
Knock it
what the
out,
hell?
nigga.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. It really resonated with your spirit. We need a whole commercial break after this shit, because golly.
Knock the whole camera down. Smacking people. Look, we not playing. Gotta
Your
get it
virtual
right, get it
smacks.
tight. Yeah, look. See, that's what Spit would have did to me. It wouldn't have been no, I'd have had to give her all.
Oh, last time you did that, fuck around. Okay.
I fixed it. It's good now. I
I'm
had to
just
show I
saying,
know what
learn your
I'm doing.
lesson. Oh
Yo,
my God.
manifest, we don't know if she was dancing with her afterwards, man. We don't know the timeline. It
The
could
internet is
be,
tricky.
yeah, the internet is trippy. They could have been homies and then she spit on her. Or she could have spit on her and they could be homies now. I don't know. We don't really know the timing. Manifest said, unfortunately, that's how foreign black folks respond to colonizer mentality. I can't speak
We
for the
don't we,
foreign folk,
we
but
don't know if
maybe.
she was foreign or not. We don't know where she's
Yeah, we
from.
don't.
She
I
could
mean,
have
we
been
heard
right
the
from.
music she is listening to, but I mean, we really don't. We don't know much other than in one video she was being spit on, and in the next video she was dancing with the lady.
There's lots of dots to be connected, and we probably will never know it because you know how the media cycle works. We'll be over it by tomorrow. So,
Yeah, we won't care tomorrow. Matter of fact, we won't care in the next 5 minutes. What we got next?
wow. See how things just took a quick turn.
Keep it moving.
So, this busted challenge situation. You told me about a gentleman
Oh
who
yeah,
decided he wanted to abort his relationship because his girl, was it his wife or his girlfriend?
I think it was this girl.
Okay, his girlfriend did the busted challenge even though he didn't want her to. And he said, all right, you trying to bust it for strangers, I'm gonna bust it out the door. This relationship is over with. So this brings up, in Kynard's mind, I don't feel like it's that big of a question, but we gonna talk about it because he will too. Um, is he wrong for leaving sis over doing the busted challenge, or is she wrong for busting it when he said, I would advise you not to bust it?
Hmm. Um.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say if he really liked her, it wouldn't have been that easy to leave, right? Like if he was really, once again, this is a situation we don't know everything. Was y'all like how long was y'all dating? Was this like a 2 or 3 year relationship? Was y'all serious? Was it a jump off? You know, now, if y'all together and y'all committed and you said, yo, boo, I don't want you doing that for my peace.
And she said, you don't have agency over my body. I'm going to do what I want to. It's mine. Think what you say.
I don't think he's wrong for leaving. I mean, he told her what he was going to do.
I'm coming home to you anyway. Like, I want to be a part of the challenge like everybody else. I want to show my little body. It's mine. It's still yours, though. What's the problem?
The homie Manifest said if he stood single and free like me, that wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh,
Which,
jeez,
I mean,
manifest.
I get.
Golly.
I mean, you ain't got to commit, but if you like a woman, you with a woman, and you ask her not to do it and she do it anyway, and it's a deal breaker for you, then yeah. You gotta do what
I'm
you gotta
wondering
do.
if she knew it was going to break the deal before she did it. Not that it really changes anything. But I'm just wondering if he was just like, all right, fuck around and put that shit on the internet. You gonna be a single bitch. And she did it anyway. and now she's a single bitch. I'm wondering if those parameters were set, or if she just was like,
know
"I'm
your
gonna do this
worth.
because I think it's cute."
Know your worth, King. If that
Oh
ain't
my
what you
god!
putting up with, King, do what you gotta do. Don't let that woman dictate to you, my guy.
What about Queen? Know your worth. Don't let your man tell you what you should be doing with your body.
Don't. Y'all not meant for each other. Why salvage something that ain't meant to be? He
I don't
asked
think
you.
either one of them are wrong, to be honest.
Neither one are wrong. If she
I'm
wants
just
to
playing
do it.
devil's advocate, but I
No,
don't think
I
either's
mean
wrong.
seriously though, honestly. I don't think he's wrong for leaving. I don't think she's wrong for doing it. But if that's not what he wants out of a woman, that's his choice. And if
This is
that's
true.
not what you want out of a man, that's her choice.
This
She
is true.
needs to find a man that is okay with her celebrating herself however she chooses. As long as, they on the same page. To me, relationships are about communication. If he communicated, hey, babe, I really like it if you didn't do it, and she decides to do it anyway, it just means she need to find a different man and he need to find a different woman. It's that simple. This one is easy. Now, if her feelings is hurt, I hope she learns. If his feelings are hurt, I hope he learns. Because you might have missed out on something good because you didn't want to follow up with the communication. That's simple.
Well,
In my eyes,
I don't have anything else of value to add to that. My devil's advocate days are done.
yeah, it's not even devil's advocate to the point where I really feel like as a woman, you have the right to do what it is you want to do.
Same, sir.
I really do. But I think we're gone with the days, at least I hope, of the manipulation. Because dudes use tactics to manipulate women, and women definitely use tactics to manipulate men.
I
When
don't
they
know what you're
won't,
talking about.
oh, stop. Oh, stop it. Women manipulate men all the time. Men manipulate women all the time. It's one big manipulation fest to get what you want out of the person that you're seeking attention from. You've never manipulated a man in a relationship.
Me?
Oh. No, you know what? The ghost sitting on your left shoulder.
Hmm.
Brittany is out of line. Brittany, you out of line. Look, I'm just keeping it 100.
Same.
I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Oh, we're gonna level up and just keep adding
I'm
zeros.
just keeping it 1 million. But I would say, from what I've learned, that men ain't putting up with it no more if they don't have to. It's just, for what? You ain't gonna be nothing but a headache if I ask you to do something and you go against it, and I ain't gonna be happy. So why would you want me to stay?
I think women are tolerating a lot less, to be honest.
Oh, women are tolerating way less than they used to. Women out here acting like whole dudes right now.
Listen,
Women out here
acting
calling
like whole
dudes.
dudes, and then being like, "Listen, if you can't get it right, your sister can."
Look, see, out of line.
Just saying.
Y'all out of line.
I
Oh,
understand. I had a realization like 2 weeks ago.
what's that?
I get why. In my brain, I always thought like, why you want to be a female with another female that look like a man? Why not get you like the baddest girly bitch you can get? But now I thought about it, and I'm like, you get the aesthetics of a man, but the mind of a woman. Now it makes more sense to me. I still don't want her, but I'm saying it makes a little bit of sense to me now.
Does it?
A little bit. Like you get the woman brain is different.
It is.
We're more thoughtful. We're a little bit more considerate. We We just think more than men do generally. So if you can get the brain of a woman with the physicality and like the look of a man, that might be what they might be onto something that I don't know. Where's the stud when you need one?
Look, so you can ask questions. I always
Yeah.
feel like when we be in the middle of our conversations, you be needing experts from the gallery or the gallery to come in and give you input on what we
I'm
speak
needing to
on.
know. Because these are just my thoughts, and my thoughts don't be right all the
I'm
time. I
not
just need help sorting them out.
I'm not going to speak as if I've been in a situation where I've dated someone of the same sex, but I've talked with couples that dated the same sex, and they've relayed to me. One woman said, "Oh, I stopped dating men and I started dating a woman thinking she was gonna be different," and she was like, "Same shit. Relationships are relationships. People, if they don't communicate, if they don't articulate what it is that they want, if they're not upfront with what it is that we're stipulating, then you're going to get caught in the same situation that you were with the opposite sex." You know, she was like, you know, dating a woman was really the same in regards to dating a man as far as how they went about having the relationship. Now, whether or not it was more thoughtful, whether or not it was more mental stimulating, I don't know. As a man, am I not as considerate? Probably because I be focused on trying to make money so I can take care of you, right? I don't have to be as attentive because I work, you know, and I'm probably out here fighting a world that doesn't give a shit about me, and I'm trying to come home to you, so I done had a hard day and I don't want to be bothered with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what men go through. You know, so we may not be attentive, but if I show up in this motherfucker, then I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So you're supposed to get the points for just showing up.
I mean, as a man, I'm trying. Did I give you
That-
some?
but
Did
you-
I wait?
but
Did I give you some money? If I gave you
Almost.
some money and I put some effort, now,
Hey, Kynard. Hey,
Yeah.
Kynard, guess what? The money doesn't fix everything.
no, it don't. It don't fix
Okay.
everything until you don't got it. Right? When you don't got it, then it's a whole different situation. Because I
This
can't
is
even
true.
have a conversation with you if I don't have it. Right?
This
Because
is
then
true.
you gonna call me a bum. You or the nigga trying to
You
live
broke
off
ass
me.
bum
Yeah,
nigga.
exactly. So the money don't fix it until it
Go
fixes
stay
it.
at your mama house then. One of them. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, manifest security. But then, like I said, a woman will get upset if you working 2 or 3 jobs trying to provide that security. She like to wake up lazy Mondays, you know what I'm saying, and gallivant throughout the house like everything is blase splee, while I'm out here fighting racists and politics and police forces, my own homies. I just want to come home and get a meal. Can I do that?
I feel attacked.
I was saying, I mean, I felt attacked when you said that, you know, we don't think. As men, we're not thoughtful. We're not considerate. I got it.
As much. I didn't say y'all are trash. I just said you're just not as good.
It felt like you were saying we was trash.
No. I just said we are more than.
Oh, well, but why you
In
gotta be
some-
more? I wanted to
Because
be
it's true.
equal.
Oh, lying ass. You don't give a damn.
All right, so let me ask you this. Would you consider a throuple? This is the new word. It's the
Oh,
throuple.
throuple?
Yeah,
No.
you can have your man and your girlfriend at the same time. You don't want a throuple?
I don't want a girlfriend, so no. I said I understand the lesbian rationale. I'm not invested in the lifestyle. I could rationalize why they would do some things.
But let me ask you this. Could you have a throuple and not sexually be involved with the woman partner? Could y'all just...
No, because then I have to share. and I'm greedy.
I just wonder.
I don't want to. That's like sister wife shit.
Yeah, I mean, the throuple is going hard right now. D. Ray Davis got a throuple going on.
That's good for bitches who like bitches. That's cool.
I mean, is the throuple okay? I
Hey,
agree. I'm
if you
not.
like it, if you like it for you, I love it for you.
It'd be hard enough trying to manage one relationship, having two underneath a roof. I'm straight. Cool. I'd rather probably sit in my house by myself.
Do they all live together?
Yeah. I mean, last I checked, that was a couple years ago. I don't be running around following D. Ray Davis' life. You know what I'm saying?
I used to know this girl who was in a throuple, and they all lived in different cities.
Oh, that's just
Which
another
was
relationship.
the low key. It just sounds like fun, to be honest. But basically, that's what she explained to me. She was just like, we go on vacation and we hang out when we hang out, and I was just like, y'all are kicking it, like that. Y'all just kicking it, which I'm not mad at.
Right.
It sounds like fun, I guess. Maybe. Not really. A little bit.
I mean, if they all live in different cities.
Yeah.
Then I mean,
her girl was in Miami, she was in New York, and the dude was in Houston, I think.
Oh yeah.
And they would like link up, and they were like, okay, we're gonna go to Miami for a few days to see old girl, and then we're gonna go on vacation to the Bahamas, and then we gonna split paths and we'll see each other in a month or two.
Yeah, if it works. That sounds like that stress-free relationship.
They was just banging it out for like 2 weeks solid, and then you just mind your business for a month, and then
we'll catch each other when we catch each other.
Mm-hmm.
Look, sometimes people vibrate higher. It is.
I don't know. You just said some real like celestial shit, and I don't know what that means.
When you vibrating and you hit them vibes, everybody is on that level. It is celestial.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm quick to say I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what's happening anymore.
All right. Look, we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. We are going to get into some this or that. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. What we got for the this and or the that?
Sidebar, I'm reading manifest messages. And is somebody calling somebody something life? Is that normal on the East? Because he said Britt
Kynard
life.
read the message wrong. Britt life. I'm not sure.
Please clarify.
Let us know.
Manifest.
Clarify. That's East Coast slang.
I think it is.
I just took offense. I mean, she started bashing men. I got to go look at the replay. I felt like she threw a whole man in the garbage can. Look, fellas, I ain't going to just be on the show and not rep. I had to let these women know, look, I value you, King. Stand your ground.
Listen, I value y'all too for what y'all good at, but y'all ain't good at all those things.
Yeah, but don't you, when you get tired, like, I wouldn't want to date myself. I don't want to. I don't be around another me. I definitely don't want to be around.
That's too bad because I would date me. You should want to date you. You should think you're that fly and that.
No, I am that fly, but I get on my own nerves. I'm straight.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
Now I am a dope ass individual, and you gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I mean, I'm always.
Listen, I would date me. I take care of folks. You know what I'm saying? You eat good, nigga. Yes. You get rubbed on and loved on. Hello.
No, man. Look,
I'm good with your mama, your folks, and them. Come on. Hello.
No, I wouldn't date me because I work all the time. I'm busy and I'm focused. You would probably be mad because you would be like, why am I not first in your life? Because I'm busy getting to the grind. We can link up every month or so in a new city with your girl every now and again. We can do one of those if you. But I'm busy. I ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? I got things to get to.
We clarified it's manifest slang Britt life. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Britt life. Britt life.
Oh, we're supposed to be doing this or that.
Are we doing
Just
this or that?
kidding.
Yeah, let's do this or
Yeah.
that.
What's worse, body odor or bad breath?
Oh.
If you had to be around someone for a whole day, they was either musty by the body or musty by the mouth.
I'm gonna say if I would choose breath. Because I feel like I could social distance from breath. Body
Right.
odor permeates. You
Yeah.
can be 2 or 3 feet away from somebody and catch it. And it just
Mm-hmm.
you be like,
something smell tart. Mm-mm. Mm. You know, like you like push your tongue up to the roof of your mouth and you hope to not like mm-mm. You try not to breathe too much through your nose.
ugh.
Ooh,
And
ooh.
you know when you first catch it, like you do have to check yourself. Like, is that me?
Is it? He said,
And once you check, like, you be like,
no,
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 that
no.
ain't me.
That ain't
Then
me.
you be like, now which one of you nasty motherfuckers in here?
Right.
No. Bad
And
breath,
see, even
though.
if you date me, I keep the little baby deodorant in the purse. Get it right. Hey, I think you smell something like musty. Here, take this. Here, this is for you. I think it's not me. I think it's you.
So you
Here,
gonna tell the
don't
homie.
worry about it.
You gonna let the homie know, look, you stink.
I think you a little bit. You some
You a little
little
tart.
Some
Oh, that's
funny.
funny. That
I
really
had a
does make
homegirl.
me laugh.
She was on a celestial bitch path, right?
Yeah.
And she wasn't using like real deodorant anymore. And she used to
Yeah.
be like, we would go out and she'd be like, bitch, listen, if something ain't right, tell me. And I'd be like, what you mean? She'd be like, ugh, this natural deodorant shit is wild. Like she's like, I've been
Yeah.
using crystals and wild shit. It was like we were out at the bar and I was like, I'll listen. Something is twanging. And she was
Body
she's about
odor.
to go. She said, I'm about to go to the bar and get some lemons. I said, I can't. She literally took lemons. The guy was like, do you want a drink? She was like, can I just have a cup of lemons? And he was like, yeah, here, I'll give you a couple slices on a napkin. That cool? She's like, great.
Oh.
And I said, you gonna use regular deodorant, you fucking with me, because this is not gonna happen no more.
Yeah.
You gotta let your friends know.
Yeah, I think you had to let your friends know.
Yeah. Which one of you musty mouth bastards?
So the other one for me is like culturally. Like coming across other cultures. And it's not to be disrespectful. I just don't understand why. Because I know you smell it. Because I smelled it.
Say what you mean, Kynard.
No, I just know I don't. I don't understand. I'm being politically correct.
Say what you mean.
I don't understand. I would like that's one of the ones like you where you like, I wish I had somebody to come on the interview and like, can you just tell me what's good culturally? Why when I step in the spot, like it's permeated through the whole joint, like as soon as I hit the door.
Who you talking about?
Just, the cultures.
What you said? Say it with your chest. What you talking?
I'm just saying, there's spots that I've been where as soon as I...
What kind of spots were they?
So what we got next on In and Out? Or this or that?
Yo, he said In and Out. He was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is called. I gotta get out of here. I just want you to, talk it like you talk it.
That's too funny to me. The homie Zeus said body odor will mess someone's mood up. It will.
It really will.
Oh, see, now Manifest, thank you, Manifest, for providing a value add answer. Manifest said it's in the diet. His family is from the islands.
So what Manifest said, the islands is musty? that you said, Manifest? Hmm?
Look, I can't take it with Britt today. Britt is out here acting up. Zeus said,
What?
Zeus said Brittany is asking Kynard to be straight up.
Period.
Kynard late night confessions of being at the strip club.
I just want to know what Manifest is saying. Are you expecting certain people? It's in the, so you saying all the sweet plantain them? All of the plantain is now in your bloodstream.
I can't
and the
speak.
eyes be musty on the strength of coconuts and plantain. What's happening? What you saying?
He probably telling no, that's probably what he telling you. Gotta accept that for the realness.
Like he means it. That's what we're here for. I wasn't even on that culture. I need to know what culture you're talking about, Kynard.
Well,
Huh?
I'm talking about the people. The homie Manifest said the food has made spice. That's why Indians smell stronger than others. He's saying it's the spice in the food.
Oh, so we're talking about
I
Indians
didn't say
now.
Indians. I didn't say Indians.
We went from the islands to India. Where are we at?
I didn't say Indians. I'm just saying period.
Been around the world.
Because
yeah.
There are times where you come across a musty stripper and you like, baby girl, I know you've been out here for 5 hours dancing and popping it with that one same move that you got to get you $20 for the lap dance. But I'm going to need you to freshen up in between, when you make your rounds in this bad boy. Because
listen, don't let Zeus have you thinking you got me fooled into thinking it was about a strip club.
I'm just saying. It's not. I'm saying when I step in the spot and it's permeating.
That's not the spot you're talking about.
You ever hit your nose and you just.
Yeah, that's when you press your tongue up to the roof of your mouth.
What is that?
Like,
shit, I can't lie. As a man, I can't lie. As a man, sometimes it's me too. I done stepped out there with the little funk every now and again.
You say you be musty.
No, I mean it's
you be musty.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be out there. Look, I had to keep some deodorant in the car. You never know.
You're a whole grown-up. You should anyway.
Well, not in Texas. In Texas, your deodorant might melt. Kit. What's that?
My brother calls it a whole kit.
Yeah, I mean, I was taught at an early age.
Your purse is on here, and I'm like, my purse. That's not a purse. I was like, that's just my little toilet. He's like, the whole kit.
Yeah.
Whatever, nigga. There's deodorant. There's toothpaste. There's gum. There's tampons. There's everything in there. Like
that's the overnight stay bag. Overnight stay bag.
What you're not gonna do is have me out here sounding like a tramp when you won't even tell us what people's you was talking about being musty.
No, I'm just in general. I'm speaking in general. I wasn't highlighting one specific.
Just in general. Just
Zeus said Britt got Kynard dancing around topics. No, Zeus. She ain't got me dancing. I'm just trying to clearly communicate. I'm trying to clearly communicate that in general, there have been places that I've been where a strong odor hit me. I just wanted to understand why. But it sounds like I got an explanation. So I'm good now. What do we have next on this or that?
Whatever. Cabbage patcher. No social media for a year or no texting for a year.
Oh. Can I message on social media?
You got social media.
I mean, because texting and DMs are different, right?
Not really.
So,
I mean,
social media with no DMs.
I didn't say that, but if you want to put that on you, go ahead.
No, I'm asking a question because that matters.
No, you can keep social media as it exists. With all its features.
I would get rid of texting, and that one's easy because social media provides moments like Jermaine Jackson here. The comedy that one can get from social media, I use my powers for good. I don't use my social. I don't use my social media powers for evil. You know, I basically find the funny things and then I share them amongst my community of people who understand my humor. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's
Mm.
definitely, I'd get rid of texting. My text messages be dry anyway. Nobody be trying to talk to me.
They don't be spicy.
No. But look, I get, there's only one text message I really look forward to, and that's my grandma. She sent me a text message every day.
Oh,
I know it's look, she don't know, but I love that text message more than anything.
my heart. Oh, why don't you tell her?
I mean, I don't know.
Don't be a hoe. Tell her.
I mean, I
Stupid.
reply when she
Well,
sent
now
it.
now I'm mad at you. Don't
No,
be
well,
stupid.
I
Tell
mean,
her.
she sent it. She'll send me a happy Thursday or she'll send me a scripture. I feel like I got somebody praying for me. And I may not reply every day, but like every other day or every 2 days, I'll be like, Granny,
Kynard,
love
you
you.
don't reply to your grandma every day?
I don't reply to all the text messages. I be busy. Oh, so I miss them. Do you reply to all your text messages? I know right now your text message probably got like a 42 and a little red dot on the green box. I know you don't be answering all yours.
My shit's not that active. It's a little drier than what you think. First
So
of
I
all.
know mine stay dry.
Mine don't stay dry. It's just, luke moist.
Luke moist.
This
Zeus
shit ain't
said,
hot. It's not wet, but it's
Oh,
moist. You know what I'm talking about? It's medium wet.
funny to me.
You
Hold
better
on.
start responding to your grandma
No, I'm going to have to. I would,
You
I
better.
do, but it just don't be every day.
every day, Kynard. If she stops texting you every day, you're gonna be like, "What happened to my
Yeah,
grandma?"
no, I am. I'm going to be like Granny.
So reply.
They said
stupid.
Kynard is an Avenger. Damn son, I never knew. Kynard and Uzi out there rocking Infinity Stones. I missed it, man. How am I an Avenger? What I do?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I missed that one. How am I out here like an Avenger? What I do? Just out here trying to make it happen. I be on social media for oh, that's why, because I'm an Avenger. I told him I use my powers for good. I do, man.
Oh, he extra. That's all he is.
I
He ain't an Avenger, he
do. I
extra.
do. I'm here to help the universe laugh. I see stuff. I'm here to help you laugh and figure your shit out. You want to laugh, come follow my IG stories and you can get some giggles.
I don't have anything to offer.
What we got next on this or that?
Sex music or silent sex?
I'm going to say sex with music. I think sex with music is dope. I think sex with music just enhances whatever mood you may be in. You know what I'm saying? Like the WAP. Smash to the WAP. It'd be some nasty shit going on. Let's snatch to the WAP. I've never snatched to the WAP. I like to have like Maxwell on when we really get into it. Your little candles get you. You know, had D'Angelo come on or something. You know what I'm saying, and do my thing. So I'm gonna say music. Silent sex is cool too, though.
For the record,
Yeah.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Again?
Oh, are you trying to front on me?
I just wanted to hear it again.
No. I got phlegm in my throat.
Clear it. You got it.
I'm dry mouthed it. My water is out.
Take a sip.
It's just ice. No, it's ice. I ain't got no water. It's tepid. Ooh. Can I get the auto tune, Mr. Engineer? Please, can I get the auto tune? Ooh. Yeah, y'all look. No, I'm dry mouthed it out here right now, y'all. That's how it sounds when I'm in her ear too.
Luke moist. Luke Moist.
Zeus said he make his own music when he in the boom boom room. And Zeus say, that's what Zeus said he be in there making the whole
He
rhythm.
said, round of applause. Round of applause for your boy.
Out here smacking back.
Yikes. Smacking back sounds so violent. I was hanging, you know what I'm saying? Smacking back.
I was smacking back.
Whoa.
Now, I am mad that you just tried to front me out on my Maxwell. I might have to go on here and get that right. I'll be back next week, early in the show.
I just wanted to let you know that falsetto might not be that for you.
Yeah, no, I'm dry mouthed it right now because I've been talking for an hour and a half, and I ain't got no water. You over there sipping? My ice is all out. You know what I'm saying?
Never thirsty.
My lips look all
miss,
chapped.
And listen, she glossy. She never thirsty, and she don't miss.
Look, see,
Get like me. You know what I mean? It's Kynard ain't. Oh, so once the ice is down, you can hit the note. Is what you're saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing.
Okay, all right. Okay. You ready for your next one?
Yeah, what's next?
Would you rather be an only child or have siblings?
Oh, siblings.
No question?
Yeah, I got lucky. And y'all gotta excuse the ice. That's not normal for a podcaster to have ice in his mouth.
Right. Like, I'm trying to figure out what part of the game this is.
But she challenged me. Brittany challenged me, and so I was trying to get my throat right for my solo later on. Oh, hit it. Go, girl, hit it. Oh, she out here showing out now. So what was the this or that now that we had it? No, I honestly.
Only child or siblings.
So I got lucky. My brothers and sisters are dope, right?
How many?
I got 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Or I got 2 sisters, 1 brother. And we've had our moments. We fight. Technically, I'm the oldest. And probably an asshole. They may feel different. They may have wanted to be only, but I was the favorite. So that means that I was first on the hierarchy.
Fuck powers for good.
Right. But I use my powers for good to help the needy, you know what I'm saying, and show them the way.
We're going to have to wrap this shit up.
No, I honestly, I think for me, my siblings became my friends. Like I was lucky enough that we had good relationships with each other, that we served as each other's, inner circle. Now, we got one of them that don't listen, but we love him. You know what I'm saying? We shout out to young Franklin, DC the God. You know what I'm saying? He don't really listen, but he has to find his own way. But we all have good relationships. I don't think I've really ever gone a time without like not talking to my brother or sister because I was like, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's out.
We pretty much are a tight knit group. Now, if my family was crazy, I'd probably say, only child, but I was the oldest, so it was perfect for me. What about you?
I have one brother.
You're the oldest,
I'm the
right?
oldest.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We're 5 years apart.
Right.
I feel like it's almost a pretty perfect age gap. Almost.
Right.
I wouldn't trade him for anything.
Do you think your life would have been different if it was just you? In regards to you would have got more, you felt like you were owed more from your family?
No.
Okay.
No, I feel like
We should
I
ask
feel like
him because you the
yeah.
oldest, and usually the oldest is given a little bit of a different treatment. I know my sister, even though, like I said, we good. I found out after the fact that she was holding on to some things that
Hmm.
middle children hold on to. I was like, oh,
Yeah. The middle child always gets a little bit of a
I
tough
never
spot.
even thought about it. I was like, that wasn't even my thought process. But okay, I'm sorry. You know,
Yeah. Even though I am the oldest, he still there. I don't know if there's like a older girl dynamic, but there is like a baby boy dynamic. He's still spoiled.
oh yeah.
He's still he's he's my mama's boy. Like
So you be
her
spoiling him.
only one. I spoil him too. Of course I do.
He ain't
That's
gonna
my
be
dog.
no good.
He ain't worth a shit.
He ain't gonna be no good.
But I love him. He ain't
I
worth a
know.
shit though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next.
Would you rather be spit on or punched in the throat?
Punch in the throat.
Really?
Punch me in the throat, nigga.
I've been punched in the throat. That sucks.
It does. It does not feel good. You feel like
It feels terrible.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather feel that than somebody else's inside of their mouth in a wad
Mm.
on my skin.
Wow.
That's man vibes. I look,
Men, listen. If we're gonna take it there, men like to spit on bitches. Period. Anyway.
first of all, that's a beta male. If a man is spitting on a woman, he's all kinds of a coward. The beta male. He's inferior.
I'm talking about like sexually.
Oh, that's different.
So I'm just saying.
That's different.
Why?
Because she might like being spit on sexually.
I'm just saying. Bitches get spit on a lot.
So if someone spit on you?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Did someone spit on you?
In what way?
Sexually.
Where?
Oh, next.
I'll answer the question if you give me the answer.
I'm gonna keep it moving. Clearly. Where? Clearly it means there was somewhere was being spit on.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Zeus said so that throat punch is sexual too. He need clarification.
No. I've been punched in the throat like my brother punched me in the throat.
Oh. Did you knock him out?
I should have, but I couldn't because that's my baby brother.
Oh, okay. Zeus said R. Kelly or Tyson.
Damn.
That's funny. I'm for real. I don't want to be spit on because
I'd
I
rather
feel
be
like
spit on than punched in the throat. Being punched in the throat sucks.
I feel like
I could
Charlie
wipe the spit
Murphy
off.
when he was in that Dave Chappelle episode. This is you smack somebody with a glove like somebody had to die. Like when you spit on somebody, like that's the lowest.
It's
Like
pretty bad.
it's the highest form of disrespect, treating you lower than the low. You don't value me enough. You don't spit on me? Nah, I gotta go. I'd rather be in the throat. Chop me.
Wow.
That's where I'm going with it. What's next?
I mean, like I said, I'll take the spit. A day with a racist or a day with your worst ex?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose my worst ex.
You probably spend a lot of days with racists and you don't even know.
Oh, I know I have. Sure. But at least my worst ex, the sex was still great. So
So maybe figure at the end of it you can still like slap backs and call it a day.
It was never the sex that was the problem. The
I
problem
didn't
was
say it was.
was the
I'm just saying,
relationship. So yeah, if we gonna spend some time, maybe we can
might as well
slap
slap a
backs.
back or two.
Yeah, let's slap backs. Let's slap your
Got
back.
it. I get it.
I
I
mean,
think
if I
that's
gotta
the thing.
spend some time with you, that's a good one though, because the question is are we gonna be able to be around each other long enough to
Your
slap
worst
backs?
ex,
Yeah, your
like
worst.
the
But
one
you
that
also
you
gotta
despise the most.
yeah, and I've
But you might
had.
not despise any.
What'd you say?
I said, but then again, you might not despise any. You might have agreed to disagree and part ways, but that don't mean you hate them and wish the worst.
Yeah, all of my relationships have been. I chose well over my lifetime. Let's just say that.
Did you spit on them?
Where?
Ba-dum-bum.
Where? I mean, yeah. I didn't physically spit in her face. It was, but yeah, we
Someone's
talking
mouth is on
oral,
their face.
huh?
Someone's mouth is on their face.
I mean, we may swap some spit, but I ain't gonna. I ain't.
Some people like to spit in people's mouths.
I've seen that in porn every
I
now and
know it
again.
happens in life. I don't know it personally.
I didn't know it. Like, yeah, no, that's nasty.
My homeboy used to say, like, when he would bag a new bride, he'd be like, I can tell how nasty, how far I can push a bitch if I can spit in her mouth. And I'd be like, yep, I got me one this time. That was his scale. He's like, if I can spit in this bitch mouth, I know I can take her. Let's go. I was like, you're a different piece of work, sir.
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of times that comes back to conquest on seeing how nasty a woman is gonna go. Which I get it. Some people may be into that. I'd much rather have a conversation with you though. I want to talk about the things that you like and that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Before I take you on this fantastic voyage. I
You
want
get
to
on
make
my
sure.
nerves.
I'm just saying, before we go on the fantastic voyage, I really want to mentally know if you are really, really ready and able to kind of explore what this is all about. Now, I'm not into spitting in your mouth. That ain't. You can let me know you're nasty other ways. I'm
What
not.
if she says, but I want you to?
So I
Ooh.
spit in her mouth, right? Yeah, Zeus, it came back full circle, man. It came back full circle.
See what I did there, Zeus? See what I did?
But the truth is, that's almost like that Biggie story where he was like, yeah, so she told me she wanted me to shit on her, right? And then he was like, so after I shit on the bitch, I was like, stop it.
Say, yo.
Oh, stop it, Big. Stop. Like, I'm just shit on the bitch, right? And that's something I couldn't do either. I couldn't defecate on a hoe. I'm too
For
good
the right
natured.
amount of money, you could.
Oh yeah, I mean anything can be bought. If you
Bitches are
want
getting
some
flued out
Kynard
to boo
Dookie on you, you want that Kynard Dookie on you to get that glow for the right price, anything can be had. But
Would you pee on her for free?
No, I ain't peeing on no woman, man. That's nasty, man. That's to me.
What if she wants it though?
I'm not that level of freak. I feel like you might
What if
get
she's
me
in the
doing shit.
bathtub?
What?
What if she's in the bathtub?
And she want me to pee on her? You asking these questions like you legit hypothetically might have went through this. Who's doing this, Britt? Who's in the
I've never been
bathtub
peed on.
getting peed on? If you
I've
are
never been
out
peed
there
on.
in the show, let us know. I want to know who's doing this so I can ask questions.
There's people that are getting peed on
I'm sure, right? I'm
and
sure.
spit on and shitting.
Yeah, so I'll tell you this. I'll describe my sexual preference is vanilla with a hint of moist, right? I'll get a little extra freaky, but for the most part, I'm into the normal sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do it. I'll suck a toe. I'll suck a toe. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a little extra, you know, but I ain't sucking a fart out your ass. I'm not doing all that, mama. You going to have to figure somebody else for that. You know how my man said, if you do this, then I got to leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, then we just not compatible.
So what you're saying is you're not eating no ass, is what you're saying?
I'm not doing it. Zeus said, nah, that's a mood changer right there. Just get dressed and get her an Uber. Baby, you got to go. I'm not peeing or boo-booing on you, okay? Just not doing it. If you want that, I can't even have a whole real conversation with you. Hey, babe, how you doing today? Later on tonight, I'm going to take a shit on you, okay? Hey, you remember that one time I peed on you? And that really got me so hot.
Yeah, that sounds gross even you saying it.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, if I could just, yo, babe, look, you know you sexy as fuck. But I really, lately, I just want to use the bathroom on you. I really want to see what that feels like, because it's, you know, that's going to take me to the next level, and I'm going to be, I ain't never shit on a bitch. And I really feel like if I could shit on you, like it's going to take our relationship to the next level. Like I can't even have a conversation.
No, it will not. The next level will be the end level.
It'll be the end level. You have to end it.
Game over.
It's over.
No poops for me.
No so
poops for
you
me.
can't do none of that.
No poops.
Look, Zeus and Manifest is clouding me. Manifest said, yo, Kynard is like DJ Khaled. Another one. What we got next?
Would you rather eat vegetarian or eat meat substitutes?
Oh. You got some good ones. That's a good one. I heard there's some really good meat substitutes out there, but I can't bring myself to have like the Impossible Whopper.
Why not? What do you got to lose?
It's not meat.
Go there, order one of both. If the Impossible one is trash bag, then go to the regular one.
No, I'm scared. What if I like it though?
Then that's cool.
I don't want to be.
It's not cool.
I don't want to eat fake meat. I want to eat real meat. Pause.
Tell a lesbian that.
Pause.
They take fake meat all the time.
Next.
You take me to the limit. I'm gonna push you over.
Oh, Brittany is out here acting up, y'all. All right, what we got next?
Would you rather have a house isolated in the forest or live in the middle of the big city?
I'd rather have a house in the middle of the forest.
Really?
I am
away from everything and everybody?
Yeah, yeah. When I go to retire, I would hope, my dream, what I'm working towards, like I want a ranch with some acreage. And I just want to be left to look at the stars at night, silence, you know what I'm saying? And chill out. I don't want to be bothered. I'd rather be where I'm at, where, you know, I ain't got to look.
I want to be bothered.
You want to be bothered?
I need a little bit of stuff stirring around. Like, I don't like it when it's too quiet, when there's not enough movement around. I need a little bit of something. Like, if I have to take one of the two extremes, I'm taking the busy one.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, so I'll tell you, it was one time I was in college. I was in school, and I had never really fucked with the country, right? Like, I knew people who lived in the country, but it was nothing that, like, I stayed, you know, in the country and slept in a little country house and all that. But when I was in college, one of the homies, his family was out there, and at that time, like, I needed to get away from all of the bullshit I had going on. I think I was breaking up with a chick. So I went out there and I smoked, with him and his fam. And we just like chill, hung out. Then they went in the house and like I just sat on the back stoop and I just, I went into contemplation mode. I'm a thinker. So a lot of times I prefer to have it as silent as possible and just chill out in nature, man. I don't, nature is good enough for me and just take that moment in and be thankful for what, we've been given. But I would prefer that than to be in the city. I've done the city long enough. I'm old now.
I feel it.
Plus, I don't want to be around people, man, because people, you can't trust people. Especially in the end of the world. Like now, you get that Walking Dead. I want to be in the country. Be out there where I don't around nobody. Yo, manifest. Yeah, this Chris Tucker on the shirt, bro. Boy said, you got knocked the fuck out. What we got next? Go ahead.
Your last one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of circle backs today.
Oh, okay.
And these are prepared before the conversation.
Okay. There you go.
Monogamy or polyamory?
So most men, ego-wise, as well
I didn't
as
ask about most men.
no, I'm
I
just
asked about
saying,
you.
right, would say polygamy. We think that this is dope. But I'm not a sharer. I'm not into sharing. I would prefer a monogamous connection because at that point, then we can have a mental conversation between me and you, and we can define what aligns for us. Now, I'm sure you can do that in polygamy as well, but it's too many other exterior factors that can jump into a relationship. And for me personally, how I'm built, I would much rather talk to the blue Skype screen as the hoes are calling you, because clearly we've been on the line for 2 hours. I would much.
They said, "What's up?"
I would much rather have a relationship where it was just me and the other person. I think it's easier to manage, and then because when you're in a polygamous situation, what if somebody in there decides that as a group y'all trying to do something, but that person in the group want to go in a different direction, but still want to be with y'all? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a lot to deal with, and I haven't been trained to be in that type of relationship.
Do you think monogamy is natural?
Is monogamy natural? No, I think it's societal. I don't think it's quite natural. I think biologically men are here to sow seed. Biologically. I think due to due to society, due to population control, due to responsibility of taking care of, that monogamy is pushed upon us. I don't think it's the only way. And so basically what I'm really saying in short is I don't think polygamy is wrong. People have to define what works for them, Right. But I think that society would tell us, in general, these are the rules they think we should follow, but that's to benefit the society, right? They don't want you having a whole bunch of kids with different women you can't take care of, you know what I'm saying, and financially be able to take care of unless you black. Truth.
That part.
It's the truth.
Well, do you think you should be able to have as many kids and as many families and as many bitches as you can take care of?
The key word is many as you can take care of, and then followed up with those that are on board. When I find out that some of these women have gotten with dudes that had 12, 13 kids, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at her. She allowed this to happen. He doing what he know how to do. he probably ain't really had the right relationships in his life. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, so let me ask you this: is that a form of polygamy where you got 4 or 5 baby mamas?
Not necessarily.
I mean, you got a whole community.
I think maybe it, in theory, maybe it could be considered such, but if you're not dealing with them on a relationship basis,
Yeah, I get
then
you.
no.
What about you? Monogamy or polygamy?
For me or for the world?
For you.
For me, monogamy.
Why?
Whatever anybody else wants to do, because I don't like to share.
You're
That's
not a
it.
sharer.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I just...
It's very simple. But if anybody, I can't tell somebody what they're doing is wrong for them. If you want to have 6 baby daddies and
Right.
4 baby mamas, that's cool. And y'all all live in the same teepee, that's fine.
And when I say I'm not a sharer, it's more of the intimate sharing for me. Not the sexual. I mean, there's some sexual sharing that always that takes place. You know what I'm saying? No, but I think in relationships nowadays, more people are sharing than they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a situation, or they know they sharing and they aware. And it's just what they have to accept to be in that situation. I've had homies where they was dating women that they knew that the women had other dudes that they were talking to, and they was talking to other women. So in fact, they were sharing each other with other individuals, right? It was not it was monogamous in that they had a one-on-one relationship with each other, but she was going off and doing what she had to do with whoever she was doing it with, and he was going off and doing whatever he had to do what he was doing with. You know what I'm saying? Zeus, you right. Zeus said Kynard gonna have a harem in the forest. Soon as I get rich, I'm gonna be on the ranch, me and the bitches.
Wow.
Oh, that reminds me of Eddie Murphy and he was in Trading Places. He said, "No, you're thrown in jail, so I had to call my bitches. My bitches had to get me out of jail." You know what I'm saying?
A mess. My bitches.
My bitches. Yeah. Bitches had to get me out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Pimping be pimping is pimping player. So yeah, I'm not. I think people should do what's right for them. I would much rather have the one-on-one connection. And then it'd be me and you against the world.
What if it could be me, you, and you against the world?
Yeah, that's too many yous. Somebody gonna get shot.
Somebody gotta die.
Somebody gonna get shot. Well, look, it's been 2 hours for us, man. Look, that was a dope evening. We really had a good time. Shout out to Zeus, Manifest, everybody that's listening to the podcast. Once again, for Brittany King, I'm your host, Kynard. And the Dope Dialogue podcast is out, homies.
Bye.